Hi guys, this is me Renee, and today we are back with another video, and today we are creating a Create a Sim. And because I wanted to answer the important question, can you make a good sim? Can you make a pretty sim using the base game? So I wanted to look at the hair, the clothes, and everything. So of course you will see that in the video. This is speeded up because it takes me forever to make a Create a Sim. But I really wanted to answer that question. It was important to me. We've had several updates, so this is not the original base game. I wanted to show it now since of all the updates and things like that we've gotten over the years. So yes, the base game has completely changed, but I think it's changed in the better, and it's still lacking some stuff. So, and there's reasons why it would be lacking because of certain things, of course. But let's talk about each thing. So right now I am creating a sim. I used what I could that they had. One thing I think the base game is lacking is hair. I think, to be honest, that was probably the worst thing. I could not find any hair that I liked. I ended up going with an updo, and that was, in my opinion, some of the best hair. It's the one that has the bun on top, and it's kind of like a wavy, like you see it. But yes, I think it is really lacking in that sense. And then right now you see me how I realized I was on hot weather. So yes, I do think it's lacking hair. Most definitely. I just do not think that it's good for, finding hair. I really liked that hair. I liked it in that color. Clothes. Now, there is some good clothes because we've gotten some updates. However, I don't know if I necessarily like the clothes. I think the clothes are very, they're good, but they're not great. So I could not find a top I liked. This was my favorite top. So some of the things that I looked for was my favorite, of course. Like we got those new pants from the custom content creator for the 25th anniversary, and I absolutely loved them. Those were probably the best pants that could possibly happen. Like, they were so amazing, and I'm glad. I do not remember who created them, but that was the best pants, because I always think too, in general, the base game is also lacking stylish pants. Sometimes they just don't look good. Now, makeup. I do think base game, one of the best things that, in my opinion, that the base game has is the makeup, because we got that free Mac update for the base game. So I thought that was a pretty good, cool idea when they did that, because I do think makeup has always been some of the best. However, I wish there was more, because I don't think you get much makeup in any of the other game packs. I think you got it in the one where aliens came in, but it was just like the alien makeup. But however, yes, I still think the makeup is the best for the base game. However, I still think it's lacking. Your formal wear, I could not find formal wear because I felt like either I've overused them or it just was not good. And this is my favorite dress from the base game. I use it all the time. I think it's pretty. I loved it in that purple. I've never used it, so I try to use different colors, like making her hair. But yes, that is my favorite dress in the base game. But I don't think there's that much in the base game for Create a Sims. And it would get quite boring, because some of them are pretty and some of them are okay and some of them are decent, I guess. Some of them I just find completely just not very good. Like I said, I'll repeat, the makeup is the best. Athletic wear, I also think in the base game it is lacking. And overall, I think it's also lacking as well. And that doesn't mean just for the base game. That means just for everything. I usually use the same one. I don't think they have much stylish clothes. I do like the one you got with like the spa day. They kind of gave you a little bit more. And then you got the brand new one from like the throwback, the kit also. But yes, I picked this. This looks like a generic kind of workout outfit. I mean, that's basically what you're going to get with the gameplay. I mean, with the base pack. Sorry, I don't even know what I'm talking about. I never use accessories. I was upset because I couldn't use I thought she would look really cool with like an eyebrow or nose ring, but that's not part of the pack. So, and one thing I think overall that it's lacking too on clothes is nightwear. Like, I did not realize, I always thought it was lacking even in the base game. So you didn't really get any updates for the nightwear with the base game. And I was like, I just don't think it's that good. You know, in my opinion, I'm like, no, that's not that good. I don't know. I was just really very lacking in nightwear. And I think in overall it is. Party wear was very hard. I did not like any of the party wear. However, I don't even remember if I went with a dress or if I went with like a pants kind of style. I just felt like the party wear for base game was very like business. And I'm like, they're going to a party. I mean, I guess. So I ended up going with this dress. It wasn't my favorite dress. But yeah. And then swimwear, I also think because you are getting the base game, swimwear is probably, I'm trying to remember. So yes, I'm doing the makeup. The swimwear is next. And I feel like with the swimwear, you get a decent amount of swimwear. I don't know if it's my favorite, but I just think overall you get a very okay, I guess. I would almost put it in the middle for like how I rate like the different outfit types. I think that swimwear, you get a decent amount. There is some cute swimwear. That hasn't really changed. I don't believe there has been any updates added to swimwear. So yes, you get 4 pieces. So you get, it would become a little bit boring after a while. So I just feel like maybe, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about swimwear. And then I looked for hot. And of course, you get a lot more in seasons. That's the whole point of like the hot wear and then the winter wear or outerwear and, the outerwear. Or when it's really hot. I really loved that. That was probably one of my favorite outfits. I've never used it before. I'm not really into like the floral, but I really liked that a lot. The just little dress she's wearing. And then outerwear, you do not get much. Like, I was like, what am I going to do? Because it's going to snow because I have, it in my game. So I was like, I don't know what to put. So I ended up putting a sweater, and then I ended up doing the custom content pants because you could literally get 4 and your outerwear. And I was like, I loved those pants. So I ended up doing those pants with a boot. So I thought it was amazing. I thought it was cute. But yes, overall, I think I would actually give this for the base game, if you're going to buy it, a 3 out of 5. And the reason why I say that is it would become very boring. And because you don't get a lot. But they have given free updates. So there is some stuff where I'm like, they've given free updates. You would have less makeup if you weren't provided the free updates. So there has been things they've added to the base game, which I think it's awesome when they do that, because if someone can only get the base game, they're going to want as much gameplay as they can get out of it. So yes, you can still create a sim using it. It's just some of the stuff I think is lacking in the base game. But yes, you can still create a sim. Here too, I only added the aspirations, the select traits, things like that. Only the base game stuff, because I remembered and I was like, I couldn't remember. I just did non-committal, I guess. Serial dater, she's non-committal. But yes, you can still create one. I also think maybe it's lacking a little bit of maybe some traits. I wish there was more traits overall in the game. But yes, you can still create a pretty sim. So I did answer that question. The clothes is lacking. The hair is definitely my least favorite part of the base game is the hair. I think it's lacking. I think there hasn't been a lot of updates with the hair as far as I know. But yes, it is definitely lacking. My favorite part, I would have to say, would be those custom content pants we got for the 25th year. I think that overall, those are the cutest pants, and you can almost style them with anything. And I love when they do something like that, because you can do them in different colors. And yes, so overall, I answered the question. Please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button. I will see you next time, guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.